right, Dolphin fans, here we go. It's finally we get to play the Jets. And look, it's Black Friday, football on Friday, football on Black Friday, football on Black Friday that you can only stream. It's just all around. Just man, this is just a bit much with the greed NFL. You know what I mean? Let us have the day off after the day after Thanksgiving off, man. I don't know about you, but this game is interrupting my nap time. So, Dolphins have, let's see, Claypool, Chosen, Achane, and I think Jones is out. Hunt is going to dress but probably not play. However, I've mentioned this a couple times on Twitter. Jeff Wilson Jr. was a healthy scratch last week. He was a little bit, I wouldn't call it irritated. I would say he was probably disappointed that he was a healthy scratch. And now Ahmed is out for the season. Achane is not playing. Mostert's got an ankle. Chris Brooks ain't ready. So that leaves a healthy, irritated Jeff Wilson Jr. You can do the math there, okay? You can do the math there. In terms of the wide receivers, it really don't matter because Tua's going to throw 8 out of 10 passes to Tyreek anyway. Whether he's open or got 5 guys on him. I've seen him. We've already seen him throw into quadruple coverage. I'm waiting for quintuple. Is that the word? I'm waiting to see him throw it with 5 guys on him. He'll do it too. And that'll leave Wilson and Waddle on the left side of the field with literally no other players but them. And Tua will still just take the 1 step, maybe 2, and throw it to Tyreek with 5 guys on him. It's going to happen at some point. So maybe if we could get lucky here, maybe Tua could get to that second read today and start distributing the ball just a little bit. Did you notice how when Tyreek went out for the 1 series last week, okay, all of a sudden Waddle starts getting the ball? Is that the only route that's open? Is it just because Waddle started running Tyreek's routes and that's the only one that's open on the field? I highly doubt it. So, not trying to give Tua too much grief, but the offense has not been on an upward swing. It's kind of been on the downward swing, and I think it's because teams are figuring out Tua's going to take 2 steps and throw the ball to Tyreek 8 out of 10 times. He's got to distribute the ball a little bit more evenly, and like I screamed about last time, occasionally dump it off to the running back. Maybe Ingold will get some carries today as well. I don't want to see Mostert get dinged worse, right? If he's got an ankle and Jeff Wilson Jr. and Ingold can cover things, I don't really want to see Mostert hurt himself again, and then it's something that lingers on for the rest of the season. I suspect and expect a big game from the defense today. Now, I'm not going to sit here and laugh at the backup quarterback like Kyle did to Brock Purdy last year, but I also don't want to be the story of, wow, the Jets offense suddenly looks great as soon as Zach Wilson is out. I don't want to be that team. Not today. So I expect a good game from the defense. Somebody asked me if I thought we were going to get sacks or interceptions. I don't know what this what this kid is. What's his name? Boyle? Yeah, I think that's his name. Is he going to be the kind of guy that's going to hold? Is he Chad Henne, or is he Ryan Fitzpatrick with a little bit of Ryan Tannehill? Right. What I mean is he going to hold on to the ball too long and take the sacks, or is he going to panic and try to get rid of the ball and throw interceptions? We shall see. Hopefully, we see 1 or 2 of those things. Game is in New York. The weather's not bad. I mean, I live in Maryland. It's like 50 degrees out. It might be a little bit cooler there, but it's not like ice cold, freezing, or snowing or anything like that. Should be not an issue there. Telling you, Jeff Wilson Jr., let's do this. So, I came in here, I'm all set. I'm all locked and loaded and ready to bitch about Tua, because every time the man goes to his second read and throws it out, tie of the numbers, it's intercepted. And Javon Holland, you dirty son of a bitch, you bastard. He intercepts the Hail Mary from Boyle at like the 1 or whatever it was. And he starts running it back, and we're streaming, and I'm like, oh boy, he's going to run it back. And then it's just like, wait. And he left all the wide receivers started off behind him, and he just weaves his way all the way for the pick 6. I guess 98, 99 yards, might have been 100, I don't know. So to summarize, we were ahead by 10. Tua threw a pick six and another interception within 2 minutes, and somehow we expanded the lead to 11 points because the Jets kicker missed the extra point. I'll just say it right here, Jets fans. This, Jets Dolphins. We go all the way back. You have my sympathy. I mean, how bad can it go for a team? I mean, you get the pick six, and okay, it's the Hail Mary at the end of the half. It's like, okay, whatever. Interception, and let's finish this off, Dolphins. Okay, please, Tua. By the way, dude, could we please? I mean, I get it. I'm coming in to complain about he only takes the 2 steps and does the 1 read. But now that I see what happens when he consistently tries to get to the 2nd read, now I understand why McDaniel has devised the offense so that Tua can hit his 1st read. Let's finish this game off. All right, so Dolphins get the win 34-13. Jalen Phillips, man, right? It's just brutal to see the MetLife Stadium turf claim another season. It sucks, man. We all saw it happen as soon as we saw the replay. We knew exactly what it was. That said, it has to be the next man up mentality. Andrew Van Ginkel and Agba is going to have to do the job. I mean, there's just no way around it. We do have a lot of depth on the defensive line, linebacker side of the ball, so you hate to see it because that's a big piece to lose. But I don't think we'll be sitting here at the end of the year thinking we would have won the Super Bowl if we wouldn't have lost Phillips. If something's going to cost us the Super Bowl, it's going to be offensive sloppiness and turnovers, which I'm not going to blast. I'm not going to go crazy here today because we got an hour before the Panther game starts. It was sloppy. I'll give some credit to the Jets defense, right? But, I mean, to just put not too fine a point on it, we get this kid Evans. I guess he's off the practice squad. If we poached him off to somebody else's practice squad, don't know who he is. He fumbles the ball on his 3rd carry, and it leads to a Jets touchdown. So that's not good. We already saw the 2 interceptions that Tua threw. It's been sloppy offensively for a few weeks now. That's got to get fixed. That absolutely has to get fixed. I'm not expecting. I mean, we got 34 points today, but we had the pick 6. Mostert had a garbage time touchdown, a long run here. So let's not pretend like we lit it up on offense. We'll take the wins. We're 8-3, and that's all fine, well, and good. Nobody's perfect. Everybody loses players during the season, so you hate to lose Phillips. Other than that, though, look, the Jets, I mean, hey, let's put it this way. Ain't no Aaron Rodgers coming back and saving this season. That offense is putrid. And at what point do they start to, get on the coaching staff? Not just Hackett, but, I mean, the body language from Saleh on the sideline. I mean, when things are going good and he's all raw, that's great. But the dude doesn't seem to have any answers right now, and I just wonder how long until his ass gets a little bit hot in the seat. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. It is historically bad, that offense. I know they got the touchdown in garbage time, but all of the Thanksgiving games, all 3 yesterday and this one today, basically sucked, right? It's the whole Thursday football thing, and today was Friday. Too many guys get hurt. The quality of the games are just not all that good most of the time. And it ain't going anywhere anytime soon because, the NFL is just a greedy bastard, and it is what it is. We're going to keep watching, so we know that. Other than that, look, some way, somehow, we got to figure out what the offensive sloppiness is about, okay? Tua has looked fantastic some of these games, but instead of building upon himself, say this again, the offense, instead of building upon itself and getting better every week, it's going backwards. We have the throws to Tyreek, and we have a couple of throws to Waddle, and every once in a while somebody rips off a run, but it's not cohesive. It's not working the same way it was working earlier on in the season. And if you want to win in December, January now, if you want to win playoff games, we're going to have to fix that. We can't be turning the ball over the way we have. And, you know, that old monster that Tua had today kind of crept up a little bit with the indecision in terms of, am I going to run or am I going to take the sack? Am I going to try to throw? I thought he had kind of had that problem settled. But today, there was the one play before the fourth down early on in the game where we went for it on fourth down in the end near the end zone. On third down, he had plenty of room to run, but he was so indecisive that by the time he decided to run, the linebackers had caught on, so he didn't even get the first down. So he had that problem solved, I thought, but he just seems to not be as sharp as he was. A game of being not so sharp, okay, but this is like 3 straight now. So hopefully McDaniel is willing to admit that, at least to himself and the players in the room, because we know he's going to put a positive spin on it no matter what publicly. Hopefully they get that fixed, because if we want to win playoff games, win a Super Bowl, we can't be turning the ball over. You know, we cannot get the ball with the 2 minutes left at the end of the half and be throwing interceptions and giving up points. That's got to stop. So, all right, we get the win. That's what matters right now. You like to say get the win, stay healthy. We got the win. We're 8-3, but damn, costly. Jalen Phillips. That's a piece you hate to lose. I mean, you hate to lose anybody, but we've got depth there, but that's it now. Now on the defensive line, linebackers, we got to stay healthy because Phillips ain't coming back. They already said it was his Achilles. We all saw it pop. So just damn disappointing. That to happen on that field against the Jets, and basically garbage time too, right? I mean, the game was won at that point. They weren't coming back and winning anything. So to lose a guy like that, it just makes you sick. Either that or I'm hungry and I need to go eat. So, all right. Dolphins are 8-3. That's good. We'll take the Phillips thing. We'll cry about it, but at the same point, just keep on moving forward. The defense still looks good. We got a lot of good players out there. The offense, if it can get its ass out of its head out of its ass, the offense it needs to improve. I'm hungry. What do you want, man? I need to go eat football on Friday. This ain't right.